All right, good morning, sub traders. Welcome back, everybody. It is a beautiful Wednesday here, so hopefully everybody's doing nice where you are. Hopefully, Lou's good to see you. Skip, everyone, good to see you too on YouTube, Facebook Live. Everybody, what a nice day. We'll kick ass in this this NURO the last 2 days. Oh my God, this thing is moving unbelievable. It just made a nice little pop at the 8:30 move. You can see this thing as we've been trading it about 2 days right now. This stock had that big run from $3 all the way up to $15. Yes, we did it again here at Cyber Trading. You know, we found another big winner. And not only that, but this is the one from yesterday. Let me just bring it up from yesterday. This thing was just unbelievable, and it kept going after hours. It was nice in the morning, and it kind of died here in the middle of the day, and it had this big spike. I know Josh talked a lot about it in the afternoon meeting that we do. And by the way, if you're new here at Cyber Trading, you know, or if you're watching us YouTube, Facebook Live, we do two events, one at 9 a.m. and one at 2:30. Why? We trade the first hour and we trade the last hour. If you missed the first half of the day, you can always trade the second half of the day. But that was awesome, and we're going to keep a close eye on it. And I was actually, when I was talking about this with Josh, and it was funny, he kind of brought up it came up in conversation, but this stock, if you could see it, see how we have all this gap fills right here? It went from like 4 back up to 20, went back to 4, went back to 44. This stock has multiple reverse stock splits, which is not really good, okay? But that's why it's moving. They cut down the volume. I don't know if you guys remember, CyberTrade, you remember the stock. We traded a stock called Dryers. Remember there was just so many reverse stock splits? Well, you know, what was the other one they did? It was that oil stock that we traded. Gulp, something like that. I forgot one of them. One of those other stocks. Tops was another one too. Those were when we had all the shipping stocks that made big moves. But some of the oil stocks, same thing too, did the same thing. So they go up really fast because there's not that much volume out there. You know, they cut down. They did reverse stocks, but that meaning there was so many outstanding shares that, and this is why companies don't like to do the reverse stock splits. But when a stock gets really beat up, they have to shorten the shares, and mean there's not that many more shares in the float, which, by the way, is not a good thing for a company to do. You always like to hear reverse stock splits. You don't like to hear, you like to hear stock splits. You do not like to hear reverse stock splits. But anyway, we're going to check it out. The stock is doing phenomenal, and I'll tell you, on level 4, it is just awesome. And where's my level 4 here? I did have it up here a minute ago. Kind of looks like I just X'd out of it. Looks like it just crashed my system. All right, it's got uploaded. But anyway, we're going to check it out. The stock is doing phenomenal. Anyway, stocks that we traded yesterday. So we got this one right here that moved pretty well. And what else that we had that was pretty well that moved did well. So we had this one, and I did actually really well on AMC. And AMC was awesome yesterday. It's not doing too well right now, but this stock had a hell of a run yesterday. I don't know. I chased it. I got in right around here at 3:30, and I know a lot of you guys were just watching. This thing just did not stop. It was a great run. It's expensive, you know. Listen, you know, so you got to be careful of this stock, but it had this really nice move. Once it broke through past this $40 price range, it did a little bit of a shake right here. And then all of a sudden, I got in right around here, around 42, and I sold it all the way up. I got out at 44.25, which is a pretty damn nice move. Really nice move. Sold it right at the high. So AMC was just doing really good. So we know about Neuro. Okay, so we know that one was just doing phenomenal. Look at thing just since we started, thing already ran 75 cents. I mean, just by looking at it. I mean, 75 cents on a $15 stock. You know, I had somebody I was talking about yesterday, and they were talking about and had this misunderstanding that, you know, you can't make money trading stocks like this. I'm like, what are you talking about? They think you need a lot of money to do this. I'm like, did you need a lot of money to trade Neuro yesterday when it was at $4 up to 12? Okay, and now it's up to 16. You know what I mean? And then you have people like, well, I kind of like trading this market. This is an anomaly. We do this every day. Go back to our Twitter page. Go back to our YouTube channel. Okay, better yet, look at our YouTube channel because you could see the videos we've done just like we're doing every morning. They're there every day. And guess what? There's going to be another 2, 3 probably today when we're all said and done. Why? Because Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays are the best days to trade. A couple other stocks I do want to bring up that also did pretty well. We had the ARDX, but it was a little bit more of a bust. I thought it looked good in the morning, and all of a sudden the thing just started reversing, so I wasn't too crazy about that. Space, though, we all know about what happened yesterday with Bezos flying out of space. I thought that was pretty cool yesterday. Listen, you like them, you hate them, you think they can money be well spent. I'm just going to throw my 2 cents out there about this guy. Do you know he had nothing? He's a Cuban immigrant that came in with zero. This is the greatest thing about America. You can come in here, have a dream, and now you're the richest man in the world. What is he worth? $250 billion now? So you know what? You look how much money he spent to do that. He's getting so much scrutiny for it. Listen, it's called innovation, okay? And it's people like that will help 5, 10, 15 years down the road for us to do other great things here in America, because that's why America is the greatest country I feel in the world. I mean, that's just me being biased. But listen, we invented some of the greatest things in the world. The Apple, the internet, computers, electric cars. I mean, this is where things are going. So anyway, congratulations to him. But what does that really lead to? Where am I getting with this? Well, we know Space is a public company, and they didn't like that too much. Okay, so the stock literally got crushed, went from 33 all the way down to about 28, 29.80. It got pretty beat up here. And it did make a little bit of a nice recovery. You know what I mean? It made a nice little recovery right there. So it came right back to where it left off. But the problem is you had to be there all day holding it. I traded that stock. I got out of it. I lost money on it. I had it. I bought it this shake right here, right around 31.20. The good thing I got out of it because it did drop all the way down to here. But remember, I'm day trading it. I'm getting in and out. I'm scalping a little bit. And you know what? It came all the way back, but I don't want to be there all day holding it. One of the big things about being a great trader, you just want to make your days pay, end the day, and just enjoy the rest of the day. And remember, it's not a full-time job, too. You don't have to be here every single day to do that. It's another misconception that people have. So what's going on this morning? Let's go a couple of watch lists. So we know about Nero, okay? So that one is just doing great. Where's my watch list over here? So I'm seeing orders after orders after orders getting executed right here. You can see some big buyers are coming out here. There was a big 60,000 share buyer. There's a big sell that's been sitting here right around that $16. And it looks like it's been having a tough time hitting them. It's not breaking it. Just test this guy at 1540. But you got to follow the money, guys. That's really what it comes down to it. So we're getting a little bit of a ladder effect over here, which obviously we all know that. In what we teach you here at Cybertrade University. And, don't forget, too, today, Josh is doing phase 2 again for all you students out there. We're going to cover a little bit of this stuff. Remember, the biggest thing we're covering is level 3, and level 3. They just posted the link up in the Cyber Group room. All right. So we got that stock that we're going to keep an eye on. We're also going to keep an eye out on CEMI. This one, cheap little stock, up 97%. Stock's up $2. Okay, not a bad looking stock right here, CME, and but it's kind of flat since about 5 o'clock this morning. I like the support levels building here around 4. Let's see if it holds there, and if it does, remember that it's got some resistance levels. You could see long term right here around 5. So kind of tested and did come back down, but it looks like a nice little spread. You might be able to trade if you're an advanced trader. You could trade several thousand shares. Which, by the way, let me go back and not to cut off. I traded this one stock yesterday, and this stock, I almost got really beat up. Almost lost a lot of money on this stock. Good thing I got out of this one. I'm going to bring this up really quick because I thought this was a pretty cool stock to talk about. So this stock came down. I got out right around. It didn't want to break right here. This stock, I mean, if you look at the chart, this is actually true. Yes, the stock went from $7 and went all the way down to 2. So whatever drug they came out, obviously didn't go too well. So anyway, the stock literally took a big crush, came down. I got out right around $2. I thought it was going to go up. I saw it go up to about 214. I got around 206. I got out around 204. It dropped all the way down here at $1.80. Good, thank God I got out. Then I jumped in the middle of the day and I was trading several thousand shares of it. I got in right around like 94 cents, $1.94. And I was getting out, I was scaling out at around 210, 202, 203. It went to 206. It came back down. But this stock, you could trade 5, 10,000 shares of it. And, you got to do the math. 10,000 shares on 1 penny is $100. It goes 10 cents, it's $1,000. So don't think you can't trade inexpensive stocks like this and like, well, it's not really up that much. Well, it does. By the way, Nero, still going. Go, go, go. It took the guy out right here. I think that was your calling right there. When that guy left at 908, guess what? Boom. Stock just ran another 75 cents. Congratulations to all you traders that are in the room and doing great on that stock. Got a nice big runner up there. This thing is just on fire. All right. Might not even need anything else other than that. Meds. Another stock, nice little push this morning, up 28%. I like the volume, 3.7 million shares in pre-market. It's up $1.50. That one's pretty good. Big, another one that's moving pretty nicely this morning. By the way, that Nero, the NERO, if that was during the market hours right now, that stock would be halted, okay, which is so cool. And if you're new here and if you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, you got to get in our trading room. I don't know if you've ever seen a stock get halted. It is just awesome. Couple of little sleepers. I might throw SOS in there. Some of you remember we traded this back in February. It ran from like $2 up to 16. It was a great short squeeze, and it came right back down. But she started to tweak up the last couple of days. So I'm going to put this back on our watch list too. I saw some moving going on with some of the cruise stocks. Carnival Cruise Line just got crushed. I mean, literally, it's down got a haircut all the way almost half. It's up. It was up yesterday. It's up again this morning. I'll keep an eye on it. It might be a good swing trade. You got to see what's happening over the course of the day. So, once again, you want to be a good option trader. You damn well better be a good swing trader first. And if you want to be a good swing trader and options trader, you damn well better learn how to day trade first, because it's what happens over the course of the day which trickles into a swing trade and an option. Remember, those can't move. If you're not a good stock trader, it's be very difficult to do everything else. So that's why it's important you guys learn it. Okay, guys, so which is more important than anything, make sure you're in class today. If you're a student, most important time of your career to be in class. If you're new here and you want to know more about it, talk to your education advisor. And once again, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook and you want to come join our room, like I said, just click us, like us, friend us, and do a $9 trial. What's the worst thing that could happen to you? You learn something, but don't be afraid. It's the greatest job in the world. So go out there and learn before you can earn. All right, guys. Happy trading. We'll see you in class. We'll stock commentary in a little bit, and then we're gonna have a fun time trading this stock Nero, because this thing is just moving. Look at that bad boy moving. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see you in a little bit.